Hello, no budgeters.
Hello.
So this week, myself and Milo watched a film called Bad Day for the Cut, and this is a new film to Netflix. I already saw this at last year's Galway Film Fleadh, and I thought it was terrific, so I recommended it to Milo.
Mm-hmm.
So this film, it's directed by, I think it's Chris Baugh, B-A-U-G-H. So it's written by Chris Baugh and Brendan Mullen. And it's actually a film that it was funded through the New Talent Focus Scheme in Northern Ireland Screen. So it's so great to see a film like this, of this high calibre. I thought it was terrific.
Yeah.
So how would you describe it?
Yeah, so the film is basically, the main character is an Irish farmer who lives with his mother. And I'm not giving anything away because it happens relatively beginning in the movie, and the description says this, so I think it's okay.
So no spoilers.
No spoilers here. The only spoiler is that his mother gets killed, but it's right in the beginning of the movie, and it kind of sets off the rest of the movie. So don't get attached to her when you see her. And the remainder of the film is basically, it's a revenge film. He's tracking down the killer of his mother, and doing a good.
And he's angry, isn't he?
Yes, very angry about it. What's great about this film, though, is it's very kind of believable in a lot of ways, of like, somebody gets murdered, how you would want to deal with it. And I think as a character, he's very pragmatic about how he deals with situations. Without giving too much away again, he gets into these situations with the criminals, and how he gets out of it again is just, it's very, he doesn't panic, he doesn't run away, he just kind of is like, this is how I'm going to deal with this.
He's very focused, and he's played by a terrific actor called Nigel O'Neill. I know, reading interviews with the writers and directors, I think they wrote this part for him, or they wanted to work with this actor, and it's so well acted, because you can see he's very lonely, and he's never married, and he's teased about it in the pub.
A man your age can still live with his mom.
And he seems to have a lot of hidden anger, and it's like when his mother is killed brutally at the start of the film. So this is not a spoiler. It's like this anger explodes, and he has to avenge
He's got to see it all the way through to the end.
And he just his loneliness and his isolation. It's set in rural Northern Ireland. I think it's around Belfast. There's a lot of comedy in it. It's what I find. I know you didn't find it funny.
I had a couple moments of laughter, but I didn't think of it as a compliment. Because when you sent it to me, you're like, this movie's hilarious, you totally should watch it. And then I'm watching it, and I was like, is this the same movie?
Yeah, maybe because Irish humour. I don't know if you've been here long enough. But I saw it like in a packed cinema in Galway, and people were gasping, they were laughing.
He's chasing me right now.
Who's chasing you?
The farmer.
When I left the cinema, I was telling everyone about it, thinking, please watch this film. I think the director or the writers, they're inspired by Korean kind of revenge films.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm not too familiar with Korean revenge films. I don't know if you.
I've seen a lot of Korean horror films.
Oh, have
but,
you?
A little different genre there.
But it's and one thing as well. There's a certain lighting to the actual film.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a kind of muted, isn't it? So it really adds to it.
Yeah.
And especially he has this massive gun, and it's just.
His shotgun.
And the way he holds it, and it's like it's huge, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But there's some terrific actors. Like, I love this actor called David Pearce. He's kind of small, bald guy. He was in a terrific RT series called Trivia, and I've seen him on stage as well. But he just has this comical look to him,
There's the moment in the van where they're interrogating him, and just all the stuff that happens after that is it's just brilliant.
And it's funny because you think, oh no, the main character, you sympathise with him so much, and you're travelling on this journey. You think, oh no, he's going to become a victim.
Yeah. But
then it kind of switches, and the other criminals become the victims, especially in that scene in the van where the poor actor, David Pearce, he hits them with a boiling hot pan of beans.
Oh yeah, it's just so great because they're sitting in the van, they're eating the beans. He wakes up and they're, hey,
Just go around robbing old ladies. Why couldn't you just leave it at that?
Dunno. Because she was a cunt.
So there's there's a lot of violence in this film, so it's not for kids. I'd say it's 18 plus with a warning.
Yeah. What it kind of reminded me of in some ways is Taken, if you've seen Taken.
Oh, yes.
But believable, but just in the same concept of like, this is the goal, and I'm going to do everything I can to get to this goal. And in this case, finding the person who killed his mother, you know.
And you using, like, some of the violence, I had to close my eyes. Did you? I don't know.
No.
I felt a bit queasy, you know, but another actress plays Frankie in the film, Susan Lynch. She's been in a good few, she's a very well-known Irish actress. Yeah. But I love the fact that this is a really great female villain. You know, it's because you think, I suppose this isn't just spoilers, so don't worry, but you think Frankie's a man just for the split second because the name, and that's intentional. But Susan Lynch, and she's absolutely terrific, and she's running the whole.
And what's nice about her too is because she has this daughter at home who she's very motherly towards, and then outside of the home she's just this bad person. It's interesting that they brought the daughter into the film because it kind of shows a bit of heart. Yeah. And there's one scene where she's reading an obituary of was it her father? I think it was her father. Or yes, they're on the computer and they're reading Frankie's father, so the little girl's grandfather. Yeah. So
and she has her daughter on her lap, like, and she's obviously thinking of revenge. Yeah. Susan Lynch's character Frankie. And then when her daughter goes, like, she doesn't flinch. You know, like a normal mother would put down the laptop, and so it shows you how cold this character is. But they're just so well written. I think
absolutely.
They're so three-dimensional, well performed. You don't know. You feel sympathetic even sometimes to the baddies.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of very funny deaths. Deaths in this film. So, well, if you're looking for something that is, it's very, very violent, but in a very funny way.
Yeah, and in a very believable
way. You definitely watch this film. Yep. It's available on Netflix. I just think I give it 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I'd probably go 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, and I love that because I love this Northern Irish humour, and I don't know if you picked it up.
I guess not.
There's a certain funny, but I just find it hilarious. So this is a lot of that humour in. I just highly recommend it. So go see it.
Perfect. And give us a comment below if you do see it. And let us know what you think.